Let's talk about climate change. I believe it's there. I'm not refuting that. But how do we know exactly what's going to happen? So, are some northern territories like Canada? Are they going to be able to grow more food? Are you going to have a longer growing season? Um, how about some of your tropical? Nobody knows what's going to happen. I mean, they have models, but they can't predict the weather next week. So, so to think we know what's going to happen, none of us know what happens. I mean, we can't even figure out a lot of different things. We're still figuring out nutrition. So how does anybody know what's going to happen? And I mean, I would say if it gets bad, we'll have to probably do some drastic measures. If it gets to that point, it's obviously not that point yet. And I know, waiting till it gets to that point, it's a terrible thing. But it's probably going to come eventually anyway. So maybe you can do. I mean, China's so worried about climate change, they've built atolls. They made atolls. So if the water level rises, they just lose them. They're under sea anyway. So I'm not really 100% sure how much that's going to affect. But I do think it's probably affect the growing seasons. You'll probably have a longer growing season, so you'll have more food available. So I mean, I'm just curious how people want to just destroy everything in order to. What are you saving? What are you actually saving? If you starve people right now, we get rid of all your equipment, your diesels, tractors, everything runs on petroleum. So what do you want to create mass starvation? I don't know. I'm curious.